All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Peter Jensen. He's the CEO of RocketFuel Payment Solutions. And Peter, it's good to have you along. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Good to see you again.
Yeah, exciting to talk a little bit about what's going on within the industry and what you're doing as far as helping a number of different industries, including the cannabis industry. And you signed a deal recently. We'll talk about that in just a second. But maybe you could talk a bit about how retail stores, especially with cannabis, are dealing right now and the problems that they're finding and trying to find solutions in order to allow people to come to the store and actually buy their products.
Yeah, it is a little bit of a challenge. The laws are not consistent across the states, and we have the federal laws as well. And what it means is that they cannot accept credit cards for payments, which people are used to paying with. And so there's a lot of cash floating around in these stores, and that is not safe. You have associates dealing with tens and even hundreds of thousands of dollars that have to be transported back to the bank. It's kind of like going back in time. We thought we were getting away from cash, and now we're back there. But it's just not efficient and integrating with systems. And so they need a way for electronic payments. And it's like in Africa where they skipped the fixed phone lines and went directly to mobile. Okay, if we can't do credit cards, we're just going to move to the future, which is why not allow payment with cryptocurrencies, and therefore get rid of the cash in the stores and just receive the funds next day in dollars or whatever currency they want in their bank accounts.
Yeah, and that really leads into the announcement that you made with the company about Poncho Brotherz, which is a retail store. They are using your technology to do just that. And the one thing we've also heard is that how difficult it has been for companies and retail stores to get those kind of debit cards and things like that. Banks are not dealing with them as much as you would hope, unlike here we are in Canada. So can you talk a bit about this sort of, I don't want to say test case, but this store using your technology to really go ahead of where everyone else is?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a test store. They just, like many of our other customers, right? They're just adopting it. I think what's interesting is a lot of people have seen how you can pay with crypto online. We are also taking payments in the stores, and that works really well for them, because really what the stores are telling us is I never want to have to turn away a customer that wants to buy from me, right? So how bad is that you spend money on marketing, you get people to come into your store online, and you cannot accept whatever they want to pay with, whether it's a certain credit card, a certain currency, and what have you. Yeah, so that's what's happening here.
Can you talk a little bit about the ease of use? Because I think that's an important one as well, because retailers are dealing with a lot, and being paid is something they want to make really easy. So with your technology and your services, that's one thing that everyone notices right away is just how easy it is.
Yes, it is. I mean, that is one of the areas that we spent a lot of time on, is making that experience as frictionless as possible. Online, it needs to be as easy as shopping from Amazon. You go in, and once you're set up, you do one click. We have the same thing online. In the store, it needs to be as easy as possible. And it is getting very close to the same experience as you have with Apple Pay and Google Pay, but it's not quite there yet. And it's just that crypto technology is still fairly new. And just like in the early days with the internet, things get better over time. We see the technological progress, but people pay with crypto in stores all the time, especially outside the US. I mean, I was down in El Salvador some months ago, and you walk into the local McDonald's store or into the local Walmart store, which are US corporations, right? You can pay with crypto right there at the register. You can't do that here in the US. So it's happening every single day. The technology gets better and better. The most important thing is you can do it, right? We got Apple Pay 2-3 years ago. Before that, it was more clunky. So it's going the right direction.
Yeah, absolutely. And this deal really shows that as well. So Peter, thank you so much. Great to catch up with you. We look forward to talking again real soon. Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right. There's Peter Jensen, the CEO of RocketFuel Payment Solutions.